Gemstones form deep within the Earth's crust over millions of years, created by intense heat and pressure. Minerals like carbon, silica, and beryllium crystallize into dazzling structures. Diamonds, for instance, originate 100 miles underground, while emeralds require specific geological conditions. These natural wonders were later revered in Renaissance Europe for their rarity and beauty, symbolizing both divine creation and earthly wealth. During the Renaissance, gemstone mining was perilous and labor-intensive. Miners used primitive tools like picks and shovels to extract raw stones from narrow shafts. Famous mines, such as those in Bohemia, supplied garnets and quartz. Workers often toiled in darkness, guided only by candlelight. The extracted rough gems were then transported to workshops, marking the first step in their journey to becoming cherished jewels. Renaissance artisans transformed rough stones into masterpieces through cutting and polishing. Using hand-operated wheels and diamond-tipped tools, they shaped gems into facets to maximize brilliance. Techniques like table cutting for diamonds and cabochon polishing for opals emerged. These craftsmen, often guild-trained, guarded their methods closely. Their work elevated gemstones from raw minerals to symbols of human ingenuity and luxury. In Renaissance Europe, gemstones carried profound meanings. Rubies symbolized passion and power, while sapphires represented wisdom. Religious jewelry featured amethysts to denote piety. Nobles wore specific stones to align with astrological beliefs, emeralds for Mercury's influence. This symbolism extended to engagement rings, where diamonds became tokens of eternal love, a tradition popularized by Archduke Maximilian of Austria in 1477. Gemstones fueled a thriving global trade during the Renaissance. Venetian merchants imported sapphires from Sri Lanka and pearls from the Persian Gulf. The Silk Road facilitated the exchange of jade and lapis lazuli from Asia. Trade fairs in cities like Bruges became hubs for jewelers. This commerce not only enriched economies, but also spurred cultural exchanges, blending Eastern and Western design aesthetics in jewelry. Renaissance monarchs used gemstones to project power. Queen Elizabeth I's crown glittered with sapphires and pearls, while the French crown jewels featured the 105-carat Côte de Bretagne spinel. These regalia items were often reset for successive rulers, blending old and new designs. Gems also adorned swords and orbs, reinforcing the divine right of kings. Such displays were carefully staged to awe subjects and diplomats alike. Churches and clergy prized gemstones for their spiritual resonance. The Vatican's treasury held relics, like the Emerald Cup, believed to be the Holy Grail. Bishops wore amethyst rings to signify sobriety, while altars were inlaid with agate and jasper. These stones symbolized heavenly Jerusalem's radiance, as described in the Book of Revelation. Pilgrims often donated jewels to shrines, hoping for divine favor or miracles. Renaissance artists incorporated gemstones into paintings and sculptures. Botticelli's Primavera features flora adorned with floral gems, echoing nature's beauty. Goldsmiths like Cellini crafted intricate gemstone cameos for the Medici family. These works blurred the line between jewelry and fine art, celebrating gems as mediums of creativity. Even architectural details, like the Basilica di San Marco's gem mosaics, reflected this obsession. Beyond royalty, Renaissance citizens wore jewelry for fashion and status. Middle-class women donned coral necklaces to ward off evil, while men signified allegiance with signet rings. Lockets held portraits or locks of hair, personalizing sentimental value. Guilds regulated jewelry quality, ensuring even modest pieces had craftsmanship. This democratization of adornment reflected broader social changes, where self-expression through gems became accessible. Today, museums like the V&A and Louvre preserve Renaissance jewelry, showcasing its craftsmanship. Modern jewelers replicate historic designs using traditional techniques, such as Florentine enameling. Exhibitions highlight GEM's cultural journeys from mines to monarchs. Meanwhile, sustainable practices echo Renaissance thrift, reusing stones in heirloom pieces. This legacy reminds us that gemstones remain timeless bridges between art, history, and identity.